It's the trip I made. I came from the road over there, the 520. There's a little gate, and I walked up kind of like the cow path, and it's amazing how structured cows are when walking. Got to that peak, walked along this knife edge, I should say, call that a nice shaped oval, and came along here, down through these woods, seen a few deer tracks, that's about it. This goes quite a ways along there, and now I've kind of, this perpendicular edge has come down here and goes this way, and that's down towards the 520, and there are posts down there, and this is the other side of this ridge, and you can see on the other side there's cattle, and there's a ranch way down there. So that's kind of the terminus of that road, and the skyline is way up there. And I'm just going to walk along this edge here, and then we'll walk into those woods, which are pretty much, there's about 3% forestation. And what I mean by that, that's where the trees are relative to the amount of land, which is so all of it is cleared, or I guess it's natural prairie. The vehicle tracks here is a side-by-side rather than an ATV, as they're a little wider than normal. And we can see, coming over the ridge here, we can see that other farm. There's actually two homesteads here. This is the major one, I guess. And then up the road is that other one. And now this is like a cow path again. And cows, it's got a little highway system in here. One down here, one down there. So, like, animals can use this. Wild animals can use it as well. It's domesticated because there's a trail system in here. But as of yet, I mean, there's nothing in here. But the scope, if you magnify this out, exaggerate it, over many farmers' fields, you'll have a grid, a highway grid, where animals can come and go as they please. They still got to jump fences, however. Now we're coming out into a nice pasture. You know, what I notice is that even though it's all farmland, grazing land, the grass, there's no way they can keep the grass down. It's just about impossible, because it's such a mass plantation, I guess you could say. It's a huge plantation, Mother Earth, so to speak. And now we have grass and trees kind of mixed in, and it looks like the cattle have gone up to the ridge here. Actually, this is the side-by-side again. And I'm still following the side-by-side, and the trail is starting to descend. So this means we're at the peak, and the rest of this trip is downhill. Because the way we looked at it, our apex point of departure was this hill over here. We'll be descending at about a 30-degree angle. At some places 40, where it's a little steeper, but it's a pretty easy walk down, as is it all around here. Very gentle slopes. As you can see, there is places for the animals to hide, and they can probably do a pretty good job of it, but I haven't seen anything up here yet, so if there is anything up here, it's being very, very secretive. And there's that road that we guard. It's not protected, but well, that one I believe is protected. That goes up into Skyline somewhere. Skyline actually over on that those row of mountains, but this is the immediate one, and this could go down into a basin where it goes back up. Yeah, okay, so this is a fence line here. I remember being on this fence line, I think 2 days ago, So I'm going to cross that and get over to the other peak.